Know your enemy. So to that end, you're going to make a COVID virus right here. So, first thing you need for the virus. This is the virus, by the way. You're gonna make one of these. This is a COVID virus. You gotta watch out for these things because they're out to get you. So, we're gonna make one and steal its power. There's a few of these. This guy, he's mad at the world. See, humans go home. Humans go home. What does he say? Humans suck. He says humans suck. We're not gonna let them get away with that, are we? What's this guy say? Viri rule. Viri rule. Anyway, so yeah, maybe we'll make a springy one. Okay, making a springy one's fun because making the spring you get to use the drill. That's a barrel on my piece. I gotta say, the rigid drill, I'm exceptionally pleased with the rigid drill. Anyway, so in order to get a good COVID virus going, pick out some pipe cleaners you like the color of. They're going to hold up the business. Now I hope you're going to pay attention to this because it's important. Every step is important. Otherwise I wouldn't be investing all this time. I'm probably going to run out my fucking memory card. Doesn't matter. Background music. Background music. Compliments of 96.3. God bless them. I'm sure they endorse my product. You need a good pair of snips. Very important. Hope the sound works. But you can always follow the picture if you're really not good at sound. You need a glue gun. Very important to have a glue gun. You really cannot make COVID virus without a glue gun. So this is the base we're making here. See how this guy is on a springy base. One pipe cleaner isn't going to do the trick, so you got to drill a few of them together. And then, try to wrap it around something round, like a pen or a chopstick. There's a good idea. Wrap it around the fucking chopstick. You gotta hold that sucker in there. This is so, if the guy can't move properly, maybe he won't be able to get you while you're sleeping. Or won't be able to, you know what I mean. So there you go. That's going to make a springy bottom. Fun. Anyway. So, I know all you have these in your kitchen. This is a round magnet. Available at your local dollar store. An extremely handy item because everything you make will stick to your refrigerator or your friend's refrigerator. Alright, don't burn yourself. I have this thing hanging up because I like playing with the glue gun. Locked up for a long time. Get a little bit of the cabin fever. Didn't burn yourself, but if you do, take the glue off because it's like fucking napalm. Hear that, kids? When you burn yourself, get it off as soon as you can, and then you won't be burning yourself as long. That's common sense if you ask me. Alright, so next off, you need a body for the good old COVID. What sort of, let's see, just dollar store pom-poms, right? I kind of like the white ones. They're fun. Alright, so you're going to glue a pom-pom to the head of the thingy here. You gotta really take it easy on the glue because a little of this stuff goes a long way, especially if it's sticking to some softer part of your skin. Alright, so look, we're off to the races. Now there was a time when these things were at the dollar store and they were fantastic. These are like $1 for $1 million. Anyway, these are great little doodads. And I kept buying all those googly eyes. And then I figured out that googly eyes always look like googly eyes. If you use a couple of these little motherfuckers, pardon my English, if you use a couple of these little bastards, you can put a little more character into them. So my hand shakes a little bit, but whatever. I haven't been drinking for a couple of weeks. See? Now you have a perfectly serviceable set of eyes. With whatever crazed expression you can work into two tiny black dots. That is up to you. So, let me see here. I'm going to stick that right on his face. This is a good opportunity to learn good glue control. Because you don't want to glue your fingers to the shit. Pardon my English again. I've been working by myself for a long time. See? You're most of the way there. This is a complete instructional video. I hope it doesn't violate any of the YouTube laws. Because I would hate for them to get upset about something. So there you go. I know you all have lots of pipe cleaners in your kitchen as well. So I'm going to just cut off a bunch of, what are they, scintilla? You can cut off a few scintilla until you run out of pipe cleaner. This is your basic COVID. I don't know if it's really contagious or not, but I tell you, there's a whole bunch of them all over my freaking kitchen. And I can't give them to anyone because everyone's locked in their goddamn house. So there you go. There's all our scintilla. And this all works in a beautiful way, you see. The Glue Gun 1000 here just shits out. Oh, listen to that horn player. Wow, that's pretty high. So there you go. I think I got the camera taped to the cupboard so that you can see what I'm doing. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. Oh, that's a great horn player. You just got to be careful. Careful. See, that's why being locked up is good for doing things that are kind of fiddly and take a lot of time. Like those guys in the French penal colony that sold art because they could sit around all day capturing armadillos and turning them to artwork. Suppose they fucked them first. Got that, kids? Don't have sex with your art unless you absolutely can't prevent yourself. Alright. There you go. We'll just keep it PG for now. Now you can't cheap out on the scintilla. Or maybe they're flagellum. Because, come back. Because the virus will look like hell if there's only one or two of these things on there. But you know, to each his own. I'm doing this without my glasses, so I'll be lucky if I don't glue myself to the project. You can stick these on one at a time, but you know, if you know you're going to use 8 of the things, why not? 10, whatever. I didn't really check. We're going to stick them all over his head. So, you know, I hope any family with children should have some art supplies kicking around. If not some pipe cleaners and fuzzy balls. Because God knows. Oh, that guy's great. I swear the dollar store never sells that stuff. I always look so happy when I buy it. Curious, because I buy it. Like if I see a good item at the dollar store, I'm afraid I get a little excited. And I've been stuck with large quantities of art supplies that I thought, oh, what a great thing. And then, of course, it turns out to be a dud. Like googly eyes. I have bought every kind of googly eye there is. Whoop. And don't get me wrong, they're great. But when it comes to making something that's kind of fun to look at, you got to be able to clearly define an expression for the thing. Does he need a nose? Noses are good. I like noses. Again, the little pom-poms are great. Beep. They're just the right size, not to hurt yourself. Okay, there we go. I stuffed his nose on there. Shakes like a beaker. Alright, so let's glue some of these stickies on here. Very simple. Again, you just gotta be... Hold on. Just 2 seconds. I'm sure I got a pair of glasses or something. This is going to help immensely. Well, you know, most people would have to pause to fit in all this poking of virus stems in. The good thing about being on the magnet too is you can stick it on your stove hood while you're deciding where to stick stuff. Now, I know that's out of your view, so I'm not going to stick it on the stove hood, but it's really handy for that. And if you sort of build it balanced, if you're lucky, it'll stand up just with the weight of the magnet, because the pom-pom isn't too heavy. Antler angry. You really got to go light on this hot glue. See? You're most of the way there. So you try to stick it in a semi-regular pattern so it can attach to your immune cells properly. Now, I haven't thought of building an immune cell yet, I gotta say, because I haven't seen a picture of an immune cell in the news. How's that for an excuse? Dang, I'm just jamming them in any old place because I'm just sort of cramming through it so everyone can see how much fun it is to make your own COVID virus. COVID-19, the buzzword of the 2020. Who knows if we'll survive? No one's said a peep about global warming. Everyone's scared shitless. You're not thinking about it. Where does that one go? Under his chin? Sure, under his chin. Why not? How could you have a virus without a chin flagellum? So, I might just leave that one like that. There's a perfectly good COVID virus. Actually, there's one detail that I kind of like. Doesn't want to stand up anymore. Haha, prick. Stay. I'll be right back. Should never be short of felt or good scissors. That's all I can say. If you're gonna take... I still have a flagellum left. Maybe it fell off. Where do you think it should go? Maybe just sticking out the side of his face there. There we go. Gotta pull some strings off. But there you go. Now I was gonna say, I'm gonna add one of my favorite little items. Can you see him? Oh, there he is. How about if I do that? No. This is the workshop after all. Everything good happens in the kitchen. You can do a fork tongue or a round tongue. It's as complicated as cutting a tongue out of felt. Any shape you like, because it's art. Everyone will know what you're trying to do. Oh, the thing's got a forked tongue, so you don't have to. Again, it's such light material. You got to be kind of delicate.
Driving you crazy.
Yes, locked in is driving me crazy. And you know, maybe I don't like the forked tongue when I see it on there. You can cut it off. You just got to be a little delicate, gluing on the edge of felt. And of course, you can always see the damn thing. That was upside down. It still works. Ta-da! It makes him look a little dangerous. Oh, on the sign. I like to use white felt for the sign, so that it looks like the virus is holding a protest card, because we hate the COVID virus so much. I really don't think it has a voice in today's society. So we must be its voice. This guy's pissed off. He's pissed off big. He has been shot at with hand sanitizer. And if you're drawing on felt with a hard marker like I am, you really got to use a light touch. And you got to have a decent marker too. You can't use a shitty used up marker. But again, if you just take some care, even someone with shaky hands can get the message across. I know. There we go. Again, the virus must have his voice as an equal Canadian or whatever. Snips. A pair of snips. A little glue on the back there. There we go. Oh. Now let's see. I glued it to my finger. That's another one. Yeah, this guy looks kind of imbalanced to have the sign on that side, so we're going to put the sign over here. So you just, you know, put a little bit of glue on Fritz's arm there. Ow. Try not to glue it to yourself, as we do. All right. You got to give the hot glue a little bit of time to solidify, because it's hot glue. So unless you're actively blowing on it. But boy, does it stick to stuff like pipe cleaners and furry balls. Does it ever? So I suppose I did that all out of sight. Can you read the sign? That's what this little guy's saying. So thank you for watching, and happy crafting with the family during the COVID. See, we gave this guy a voice as well. That's enough of that. Bye all.